What's going on YouTube? It's your boy here from Africa. Today's video we're going to talk about why small trucking companies are going out of business. Is it because of the rate? That's the number one thing. Is it because the few? That's also could be the number one reason. Okay? There's so many reasons, but the one reasons that nobody talked about is drivers. And a lot of you guys ask me questions about buying your truck and putting driver in your truck. And some of y'all I even talk to y'all on the phone. But I want to release a video so some people that don't have my information can learn from that. Okay? Drivers, I appreciate what every drivers in trucking are doing. But many companies that are going out of business is due to drivers. Because if you have to deal with driver issues, that right there can take you down. That right there will take you down. No matter how profitable you are being, no matter the rate is good, fuel price is cheap. If the driver you have in your truck is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, you will go out of business. Because you're going to end up having 2 to 3 trucks and you can't find a good driver to run that truck. Or at some point, you, the owner of the company, going to end up going over the road. Because a lot of time, people like myself, when I came into trucking, I went really hard. My goal was to buy trucks, hire good guys. It's hard to find a good person. Some people come just to take you down. Some people are just jealous. Some people are careless. Some people are lazy. Some people just come to make the money, to get something, and then once they get that, they are out. So in the meantime, you will do what? Started looking for the new driver. And then your truck is parked for a week or 2. And you know in this business, if your truck have to be parked for a week or 2, you got 2 more weeks, the month is over. You have to pay insurance, truck payment for that. So all these little things create a negative impact on the companies. So people don't talk about that. A lot of drivers will make the company safety score go high. When I was in this business for 1 year plus, I never got pulled out of service. I never had any issues. Every experience, everything that I know myself, I pass it over to my drivers. But at the end of the day, when they go over the road, they do what suit them. They do what please them. Not what please your company. The truck is not for them. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. These drivers will be on their phone, disregard that, and if they have to do pre-trip or something. And the next thing you know, when you booked in low, they started truck, they started going. They didn't do pre-trip. And the next thing you know, they got pulled over by DOT. Something went wrong. Something that you could solve the problem while they were still sitting at the truck stop. Either a light went off or something. Then you can say, okay, go to the mechanic at the truck stop so they can take care of that. But they fail to check those things. These are my personal experience. I got pulled out of service because my lights went off on my driver truck. Can you imagine, guys? I have a video on how to change the light bulb on the freaking truck. So if my driver failed to check the truck before leaving and they're getting pulled out of service, you know, DOT officer, they're not going to do you a favor. A little thing that they can just let you go and take care of that. Some of these guys take it too personal. I'm not going to blame them. That's why they call pre-trip. As a drivers, even though sometimes these things could go off after you've done your pre-trip. I'm not arguing on that. But I know for the fact that many drivers will just get up and start driving. Many drivers will just get up and start driving. I got a driver's, the tire blew off, and we call roadside. They came with a tire, and the driver was in the cab playing on his phone, and this guy just threw it on. Old tires on the truck. And less than 500 miles on that tire, the tire started wobbling. Brr, brr, brr. And DOT officer was behind him. He saw the tire. He found out unsafe. He got ticketed. He got pulled out of service. So drivers will help you go out of business. They will help you succeed in your business. So next time you guys are there asking me, I got a 9-to-5 job. I want to buy a truck and put driver in it. My advice to you is you need to think twice. If you find somebody that you trust, go for it. But most likely that person not going to stick around forever. And if that person decide to leave, that's where your nightmare going to begin. Because now you're going to go find a stranger, someone that you don't know. Someone that pretending to be good. And the moment you put your thousands of dollar investment in their hand, they're going to mess it up for you. Can you imagine my driver let my truck run load on death? And the truck derailed. We have to call tow truck. Take it from there. We have to call mechanic. Take care of that. And I had to let go of that driver because it wasn't the first time. What happened is that when that driver let something happen to the other truck, I would put him in my truck until his truck get fixed. Then by the time his truck get fixed, he repeat the same thing to the other truck. And I was like, okay, something is wrong. Until when I went to the mechanic to check on the truck, I saw the container, a gas container, inside the truck. Guys, they got death in that container. I said, oh, so this guy really let my truck run low on death. That's the reason why. And the mechanic even told me, they said, something is going on. Your depth went too low, that's why. Do you want to tell me I didn't train my driver how to fill up a depth? These are drivers that were working for other companies, and then I hired them. Drivers are the reason many companies are going out. So when you guys are there, you think that you're going to buy a truck, put a driver in it, once again, you need to think twice. If you have one truck and you're sick of this business, I will just sell the truck and get out. Because if you put driver in that one truck, all you're going to end up doing is paying drivers, paying insurance, paying for the truck, paying for maintenance, paying for fuel. But guess who is not getting paid? You. I did that for years and I got tired of it. I pay all of these things, including my drivers, but I don't pay myself. I don't pay myself. At some point, I have to run a load to even pay some of the bills on the truck that my driver is driving. How long are you going to survive doing that? So please, guys, do not think you're going to buy one truck and put driver in it and benefit from that truck. The matter of fact, it's hard to do that. If you have two trucks, that's fine, because the one truck, if everything is running successfully and you have one driver, that one truck could pay for pretty much the bills for both trucks. And then the second truck could be your profit. But if you have the terrible drivers and you also have to deal with the economy that we have going on right now, When I release information, I always give solution. When I tell people not to get into trucking, I give solution for those who want to get into the business. If you want to get into trucking, the best way to do is go into trucking with no debt. Do not take a loan. Do not go see a finance company that's sending you a pre-approved letters. Do not respond to that because they are thirsty I said that in my previous video. They are thirsty. They're begging me to send customer to them. When they ask me to bring customer, I tell them no, because most of my people don't want to get into the business. When I'm making videos, I'm a family man. I know people that lost their home because of trucking. I know some people that was almost about to, and I had to step in and give them advice. Some people wanted to sell their home because they owe so much for the fact they got into the business. They owed so much money and they were being afraid. So they wanted to sell their home so they can pay those debts. And I told them, you can't do that. Because right now, if you sell your home thinking you're going to go rent, you are setting you and your family for a huge disaster, because the rent right now is skyrocketing. At least your mortgage, you have certain payment that you used to for years, that you don't have a landlord that's going to come in and jack it up. No, you the owner of that house. If you sell that house, you and your family are going to take a hit. Your business is a LLC, limited liability company. Whatever related to that business have nothing to do with your personal life. So if you owe thousands or millions of dollars on that business, it's the business. They're not coming after your house. They're not coming after your personal car. They're not coming after anything that belongs to you personally. They're not coming after that. So you guys want to think about it. If some of y'all in a similar situation that you owe hundreds of thousands of dollars on your trucking business, do not think they're going to come after your house. No, it's an LLC. It's completely separate from your personal life. So even if you owe people millions of dollars and you had $10 million in your personal account, if they take you to court, you can tell them, I don't have money. My business don't have money. Even if they see $10 million in your personal account, that's your personal account. It has nothing to do with your business. That's what they call LLC. And that's the reason why local banks, traditional bank or credit union, they don't like to get loan to trucking, because if the trucking company go down, they cannot get that money. By the end of the day, they just let it go and send that to your credit. Well, it will affect your personal credit for sure, because when you go into sign for those loans, you put your personal credit, your credit score, your social security. Based on that, then they give you the loan. But when it comes to your personal asset, no. Nobody is coming after your personal belonging. So next time you're in the similar situation that you're thinking you're going to sell your house to pay for the finance company that you owe money to, please think twice. That's LLC. It got nothing to do with your personal stuff. So I give people those advice over the phone. I lost so many brokers because of some of my drivers. Brokers, you can have dinner with brokers every day. But if you deliver that load late, they're done with you. No matter how long they know you. They don't play with that, because it's hard for the brokers to convince a shipper to give them a contract. They're not going to mess around with someone who's taking their sweet time to go deliver the load. They can find another carrier that could deliver the load even a day ahead. So why is it they're going to mess around with you? Because y'all know each other? No. So brokers don't mess with that. So I lost many brokers because of some of my drivers. All right? Why I say I never deliver a single of my load late. Since I've been in this business, I never deliver any load late. And I release videos on those information telling people, no matter what you do as a company, do not deliver your load late. That's why they could kick you out of business, because brokers will go on their 411 website and leave a review and put you on that do not use list. Do not use this carrier. They are unreliable. When a broker leaves that type of review on the 411, you are messed up, because anytime you try to book your next load, what will happen? That broker will ask you for your MC. Why they asking for your MC? They are going to run your 411, your carrier 411. They will punch in your MC on the 411 to see which one of those brokers are mad at you. And if they see that I do not use, they say, sorry, buddy, I can't do it. They're done with you. Those things happen to me because of drivers. So I don't want those things for some of you guys. So next time you're thinking about buying a truck and put driver in it, once again, think twice. So I got a lot of videos coming up. You guys want to stick around? You're more than welcome to. But for now, it's 6:50 something, 7 o'clock soon. I'm about to do some stuff. My daughter's birthday is today. She turned 10 years old. I got 21 years old. I got 18 years old. I got 16 years old. And I got 10 years old. So I got a house full with good people. They are running this house like crazy. But I will see you guys in the next video, man. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.